Hi, this is Pete Fernbaugh. Welcome to Trinity Talk. My guest today is Marci Snyder Crawford. She's the Executive Director for United Way of Jefferson County. You just began on July 21st, 2025, but you bring with it a lot of experience in the nonprofit sector.
Yep.
So you were with YMCA before that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were some of the things you learned at running the Y that kind of are playing into this position with United Way?
So when I first started as the director at the Y, I actually ran it almost like a gym. Okay. And I actually put myself through a program called Leadership Academy through the Y Alliance, which is the whole state of Ohio. Mm-hmm. And when I learned what other Ys were doing in the community, I was like, I want to do that. So then I started doing community outreach. And the more I did it, the more I fell in love with it. Yeah. Now with the United Way, that's all I get to do. I get to just work with agencies that are helping people struggling in life.
No, that's I'm glad you said that, because I've donated to the United Way. Right. Many of you have probably donated to the United Way, but do we really know what the United Way does? Right. It has a nice name.
Right.
You know, the events you sponsor or put on are always pretty cool, but what does the United Way do?
So the United Way, essentially, we go to businesses and get sponsorships, some funding through them. Work campaigns is probably a way you did it, is like a business you can pull a little bit out of your paycheck and go to the United Way. And all that funding stays here in the county. And what we do is we actually have an allocation once a year where nonprofits come to us asking for funding, and we actually see and make sure that they're legit and that the money is going to the right places. So we get to go to those, and we have now 11 that is our partnering agencies, is who we allocate our money to. So all our funding goes to these agencies, and all of them are amazing. Yeah. So we hit everything through 2 of them. We have Child Advocacy Center in Wintersville, and then we have CASA, which is in Follinsby, and both of those actually help kids, domestic violence or any other kind of
Those
violence.
are outstanding organizations.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And then we also, the Sycamore Center, which he does all kinds of different programming with the kids. I mean, like cooking and stuff that, sometimes their parents can't do. They can walk downtown to that. The free health clinic. Yeah. That's amazing. So we have a free health clinic, High Valley Health Center. It's downtown. And then they are now expanding they're going to have a location in Burgles. So we have them, CAC, which helps people pay their electric bill.
Yes, another great organization.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're struggling, you can call them, which I got to talk to her last week. And the cool thing that she does is disaster relief. All our funding goes to that. And disaster relief is like the Irondale tornado that smashed they actually help put them up in hotels, everything. And even if you have a fire in Jefferson County, they will come to you. They will put you in a hotel and make sure you're okay.
And disaster relief, I mean, our area has been hit hard with floods. The United Way was there as well. But I do want to emphasize United Way of Jefferson County.
Yes.
Yeah, and I've noticed that for every United Way around the country, they always have the location specific, United Way of fill in the blank. Yeah. That's because, and can't emphasize this enough, the money that's given to you by businesses stays within Jefferson County.
Yeah.
It doesn't leave. And that's pretty remarkable. Now, you have 11 partnering agencies in Jefferson County alone, right? So when people say, why aren't people doing more? Why isn't there more community involvement? There actually is.
And that's not even our partnering agencies. I mean, me digging into this in the last month, you wouldn't believe how many people actually help in our community that's like in the background. You know what I mean? In law enforcement, we have the Juvenile Task Force, which is ran by Joe Colabella and Jamie Dent. And what they do is they actually, and it's not part of our agencies, but they run a group where, what can we do for these kids in our county to make them like a better stepping stone and everything. And same with like the Board of Prevention and Recovery, they have the Family Recovery Center, UPP, they all get together and they all try to do stuff to keep kids from drinking, vaping, like just getting out of trouble, I met with the Adult Probation Center on Phoenix program. They actually work with people struggling with drugs and alcohol And they actually, instead of like them going to jail, they work with them to get cleaned up. I mean, there's just so much out there. They all are working hard to make Jefferson County the best it can be.
That's phenomenal. And I know Trinity partners
With
quite a bit with a lot of them as well. But also we sponsor quite a bit of your community events and activities because we believe that it takes a village to confront the problems of the village.
Right.
And people can't exist in a silo. Organizations can't exist in a silo. Do you find that to be one of the most intriguing aspects of your job, bringing these organizations together, bringing businesses on board, showing them? You're almost like what a financial advisor does, just almost a nonprofit advisor.
Right.
Like, this is where you can give us your money and this is where we can allocate it.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can choose where you want to allocate it. But that's it. Like the whole thing is you need to be aware, and these are your neighbors, if you want your county to be better, you need to help make it better.
Yeah.
And Trinity has done a fantastic job.
Yeah.
We just had the last Thursday, it's called United Soul.
Right.
We passed out 430 shoes for kids to start their day off with not feeling bad about themselves, confidence. They did the Dolly Parton Imagination Library.
Sure, yeah.
And that's part of
Other great.
Yeah. So that's bringing books from 0 to 5 years old. They get a book every month.
That's incredible.
And it is so cool. I got to work at a back to school bash, which Trinity also sponsored. It was with the Jefferson Steubenville Library.
Is this communities and classrooms?
Yes.
Yes.
So I was there, and so they sponsored both of those and my Imagination Library with Dolly Parton. And so I had like 20 people signed up. As soon as they saw a baby, I was like, listen, you have a baby? You get a free book every month.
Wow.
Every month till that baby is 5 years old. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So if you can't afford, if you struggle in finding food, you're not going to have money to buy books for your child. So this way, your kid gets those books and gets to start, at a young age.
It's really fascinating just how many people are out there. That it's perhaps said too much. I don't know if it can be said enough, but Mr. Rogers said, you always look for the helpers.
Yeah.
And it's so touching and reassuring to hear that there are so many helpers, not just in Jefferson County, but there's a United Way over in West Virginia, and there's a United Way.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's the United Way of Hancock Brook County.
The United Way over there is actually called Ohio Valley United Way.
That's right.
Yeah. So they went from Wheeling, and I think a couple went down, they took over those areas. So yeah, they have I think Weirton, they have all down to West Virginia.
It's just amazing how much they're able to do. So if you had to, so we've gotten the overview of it and why you serve the community. Why does your work matter?
For me, it's what we're trying to do is pull people that are struggling and give them a chance.
Yeah.
Some of them just need that chance.
And that's all it is.
Yeah.
People need a chance.
Yeah.
Sometimes they need more than one chance.
Right.
But they need a chance.
And the cool thing is she isn't a partnering agency yet. We talked about it for a long time. I think she was in the past. I don't know what happened last year because she's new too, is Urban Mission.
Yes.
And they have 2 housings, 50 on each, women and men. And it's so crazy. I got to talk to her. We spent a couple hours together. And what she was talking about is, I hear people talk they're bringing homeless here, and some people don't like that. So I asked her, I said, what do you think about it? What they do is they house these people and start showing them, helping them get jobs, finding them transportation. I was actually in the men's where a guy was asking help filling out applications, and so they stay 30 days if they don't really participate in trying to find a job. They can stay up to 90 days. Now, they are at 50% of getting people off the street. So once they are 90 days in, they will help them find a place. They actually give them a bed. They actually give them a basket to start that transition. I mean, it's unreal what Urban Mission does. So some of these agencies are it's amazing.
So how would you boil United Way's mission down? What is the mission in 1 or 2 sentences?
I can give you in 2 words. Live united. I mean, we're all trying to make it through life, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we, if we're doing a little bit better, help the ones that aren't?
Absolutely, yeah.
So for me, it is a month in and I'm it's amazing. I get to be a part of this. just reaching out and helping some of the people, like just like the Urban Mission, when I said, I actually was walking down the street yesterday, I had a meeting, and I saw one of the guys from the men's home get off the bus with his little lunchbox and head over that way. He's working, you're helping people, fire safety, getting the child advocacy centers. We allocate to 3 different food banks. I get to help give them, I've gone to some of them and helped to give food to all these people struggling, because groceries are so expensive. It's just unbelievable witnessing what these agencies are doing and being a part of it.
What is your experience when you approach businesses about giving money? Do you find businesses are open to it? They're just not always sure where to give?
So I haven't got to completely start that part yet within the month. But my goal is not to just send a letter. I want to personally go to every business and talk to them and tell them what our agencies are doing. Because if you're asking people to fund something and they don't know where it's going, the money's going, and who it's helping, they're going to toss it away.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah.
So you need to talk to them. I want that one-on-one person interaction. I love meeting all the businesses because a lot of them really do care, and they want to help in this community.
Yeah, people are waiting to help. They just don't always know where to go to help. And I think also what I'm also hearing is you're not only giving purpose to the people you're helping, you're giving to the purpose to the people who are providing.
Yeah, you feel good seeing what you're doing for these people. Yeah.
I mean, you can drive through town and complain about the problems and everything, or you can park and do something.
Right. Next Thursday, we actually have a thing called Day of Action.
Yes. United Way Day of Action, yes.
Yeah. So we have nonprofits, and it doesn't have to be our partnering agencies. We just have a whole bunch of nonprofits, and we get the community. We have like Cardinal Plant, AEP, all these businesses that come and help do different jobs at the nonprofits. It would be like painting, moving stuff, anything.
The Day of Action is a great day to, if someone just wants to sample what you guys do. Yeah. It's a great day to show up and
just see it. Yeah. And then you can actually see some of the partnering agencies, what they're doing, the Life Board, the Life Shelter. We have, I know, a couple of jobs, and they're another partnering agency, which helps with domestic violence. I know she said she needed some yard work done, just stuff that's hard, when you're doing everyday thing, it's hard to do some of the stuff that needs to be done.
We've talked about your partnering agencies and the types of services they provide. We talked about how you collaborate. How is this partnership model changing lives here in Jefferson County?
If you saw what each agency does for these, oh my goodness, it is absolutely changing lives. Just like I said, I saw the guy
you mentioned the
going
shoes.
To work, the shoes. I mean, the event that I was at with you guys with the classroom, it was funny. One of the tables came up to me and goes, "Listen, there's 3 boys here walking in bare feet. Their feet were completely black. They actually told them, we don't have shoes for school tomorrow." So I hurried up and ran to my office, dug through some of the extra shoes, found some pairs, ran back, were able to get these kids shoes to start off their day. So just like stuff like that, the Live Shelter, like I said, that's domestic violence. You have the Child Advocacy Center. I mean, you're changing lives.
That's amazing. Those 3 little boys, they now have shoes.
I heard she had 8 kids. The 3 were vocal that we need shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's just amazing. What are some of the other upcoming events? I know there are the signature events like the Jefferson, Taste of Jefferson County, always a popular event. There are other fundraisers. There's the kickball tournament that
the Free Health Clinic does the kickball tournament. Yeah.
I believe you guys help them with that.
We're, they're a partnering agency.
Community drives. So just give us an idea of some of your upcoming events.
So one of them is September 20th. We have that 5K, Susan Kressler.
That's right. That was one I couldn't remember yet.
Yeah, she used to be a director both previous years, and she had passed away with glioblastoma, I think. Sister and mom has actually helped work this 5K, and just interacting with them and stuff, you almost get to know Suzanne. So that 5K, and we have gift baskets and everything. You can it'd be fun to participate. It's $25 to run or walk, whatever you want to do. So that's one of our fundraisers, and then the Taste of Jefferson County as well. The Taste of Jefferson County, I went last year, not knowing that I was going to be the director this year. It was so much fun. It was a girls' night. Me and a couple friends went. It was $35, and you got to try all these different restaurant food, and it was so good.
It's a great event, and a lot of these happen annually, too.
Yes, correct.
The 5K happens every year. And the great thing about the United Way is it's like clockwork. You know, okay, it's almost time for this event. It's almost time for the day of action. Almost time for the 5K.
Yeah, I think each event is like one's in August, one's in September. And it's funny because I just jumped in, and it is like the busy, like I'm trying to prepare for this 5K and then the day of action. And then I went to a couple restaurants yesterday to talk to them and see if they're interested in the Taste of Jefferson County. So it's a really busy time.
And so how do these events support your mission? How do they engage the public? The one thing I've always noticed about the United Way events is they sound fun. They're fun.
Yeah. So most of all of our events go towards our partnering agencies. So when I've looked at some of our, the cost of some of the stuff, we actually get a lot donated. And then for the Taste of Jefferson County, and then all the proceeds to the baskets and the paying to come to it and everything all goes to our agencies and the sponsorships. That's where our fundraising, it all goes there. And it's kind of cool. Like when I got to meet with the free health clinic with Ann Quinn, she was like, come look at this. So out of the 19 years that they've had their free health clinic, the United Way has been the top contributor. Yeah. So it is really cool to see.
That's great. If someone wants to get involved, and they've heard us talking about this, they want to make an impact, they want to send their money somewhere where it's going to be used wisely, what would you say to them? How can they get in touch with you? How can they find that access point?
So you can look up United Way's website, but personally, you could call our branch, our main, and they'll get a hold of me. Crawford at unitedway-jc@.org is my email. They could always reach out there. I'm willing to go to any business and talk to them. I owner of the business, you want to talk to my staff and let them know what you guys are doing, or even a doctor to his staff, because maybe they want to donate, work campaign and donate $1, $2 towards their paycheck towards United Way. Because think about it. If I took a business, let's say that's 50 people, and they're giving $2 every paycheck, that's a good bit for these agencies.
Yes.
So I'm not asking to give me $50 or $100 or more. A couple dollars can go a long way when you get enough people involved. Absolutely, yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see how you grow in the position, and I can't wait to see all the good you guys continue to do.
Yeah.
You've got to be so excited.
Yeah, I want to.
It's got to be overwhelming.
Yeah. I fuel myself. I get so excited. I'm like, okay, I want to do this. I have this idea. I want to get. So I have a lot of ideas I want to implement, just so the community feels more involved. I want the community to feel more involved. I want them to personally know what these agencies are doing.
What's the website?
It's just United Way at Jefferson County.
Okay, great. So thank you so much, Marci, for being here. It's been a pleasure to get a little bit more of a sense of what United Way is, who you are, what your goals are, beyond the flyers and everything that we see with the logo on it, and we hear about the day of action. It's been great to hear just what you guys are doing and where that money goes and how much you're helping out our community. So thank you for being on Trinity Talk today.
Thanks so much. Thanks for inviting me.
Absolutely. I'll let you get back to your podcast rounds now. She's been doing a lot of interviews lately.
Yeah.
We thank you so much for watching, and we hope you'll join us again next time on Trinity Talk.
Thank you.